Feature number 1. Driver Assist Systems. Promised safety, but too often it delivers stress. Meant to help, yet it yanks the wheel when lane lines fade. Adaptive Cruise slams the brakes for no reason. Automatic braking panics overshadows. A 2023 IHS study, 40% missed stopped cars. NHTSA recorded 400+ related crashes in 10 months. Repairs and sensors, $1,200 to $3,000. Many drivers switch them off for oversensitivity. Next up, the feature that shuts your engine off hundreds of times a day.
Feature number 2. Start-stop systems. Let's save gas by killing your starter, draining your battery, and starving your engine. Every stop shuts it off. Every green light jolts it back, hundreds of times a week. Some engines endure over 100,000 start cycles. That's not efficiency. It's mechanical abuse. Oil pressure drops at every shutdown, so the restart hits metal before oil fully flows. Consumer Reports found batteries in these cars wear out about 40% faster. Replacements often top $200. Your yearly fuel savings? About $80. Not exactly game-changing. The real reason is helping automakers hit emissions targets and test cycles, not helping drivers. Protect your engine. Disable start-stop each drive or use a memory module, but check your warranty first, because if it doesn't leave you stranded at a light, it might leave your wallet stranded at the shop. Feature number 3, keyless entry and push-button start. Your car is always listening. Fob nearby keeps systems half awake. That parasitic draw can kill a battery in under 2 weeks. $50 relay gadgets clone your fob's signal from yards away. No broken windows, no alarm. Thieves just drive off. Insurers are starting to deny claims because these systems are so simple to exploit. When they don't get stolen, they fail. Handle sensors break, modules glitch, and a dead fob can cost around $500 if the dealer has one. I've seen owners locked out, towing cars just to reprogram. A metal key never got hacked. Keyless was sold as smart, but more tech made it easier to break or steal. Speaking of confusion.
Feature number 4, electronic gear shifters. You know what never confused anyone? A gear lever that actually moves. Now it's buttons, knobs, dials, like a puzzle. Fiat Chrysler recalled nearly 1 million. NHTSA said many thought they were in park. Consumer Reports blasted the design as confusing and dangerous. You tap a button, wait, and hope. Then it lurches or won't move. No mechanical linkage, just sensors and software. A spilled coffee or a weak battery strands you. That solid shift knob, gone. Glossy panel and a prayer. Designers call it sleek. Mechanics call it trouble. Drivers call it tow truck. Want peace of mind? Choose precise, smooth, durable, easy, compatible shifting. Speaking of tow trucks.
Feature number 5, run flat tires. Ever pop a tire and reach for the spare, only to remember your car came with a can of goo and a tiny compressor? Yeah, been there. Run flats promise freedom after a puncture, but they ride rough, cost more, wear faster, and often can't be patched. Hit a nail near the sidewall? That tire's done. Many shops won't repair run flats. Most cars with run flats skip a real spare, maybe a donut if you're lucky. If the tire's too damaged to limp, you're calling a tow. Ask any tire shop. They're heavier, harder to balance, and often out of stock. Brands like BMW, Mini, and Mercedes push them hard. Replacing a set can hit $1,200. All that weight can dull ride and handling, despite the promise of short-range mobility in emergencies. Run flats sound like convenience, yet too often leave you stranded at midnight. Found this video helpful? Like, follow, and share for more real-world car tips.
Feature number 6, electronic parking brakes. Remember when your parking brake was a lever you pulled? You felt it click, and you knew it worked. Now it's a button. Push to engage, push to release. Until it doesn't. Tiny motors in your rear calipers talk to the computer, deciding when to clamp or release. When those motors fail, or your battery dips, you're not going anywhere. Winter salt, worn wiring, one glitchy module, and your wheels lock in place. Unlike old cable brakes, you can't jiggle it loose. tow truck, dealer, then your bank. Upsides: enhanced safety, space-saving design, easy activation, automatic engagement, reliable performance, low maintenance, modern compatibility. But one upgrade made something simple fragile. Sometimes, less tech means more control. But here's where it gets interesting.
Feature number 7, button shift knobs. When speed and instinct matter, hunting for a gear button feels like a puzzle at the worst time. Buttons and dials feel awkward and slow, forcing you to think instead of drive, especially when you're rushing. Mispress a gear and you risk rolling into traffic or tapping someone's bumper. Chevy's dial shifter is widely criticized, unintuitive, stressful, anything but quick. Comfort counts. Drivers rest a hand on a traditional shifter. Buttons offer nothing to grip or guide muscle memory. Sure, they free up console space, but you lose tactile feedback, familiar instincts, and simple mechanical reliability. Dependence on electronics means sensors or circuits fail. Then shifting becomes a problem. Old-school shift knobs worked for decades without complications. Prefer a custom-fit, ergonomic knob with durable materials, enhanced grip, stylish looks, easy installation, and improved shifting precision.
Feature number 8. Turbocharged engines. Boost is thrilling, but it drives heat and pressure into gaskets, seals, pistons, and your cooling system. Under boost, one weak part can cascade into failure. Everything works harder, increasing wear, complexity, and maintenance. More moving parts and heat mean higher risk and pricier repairs. Yes, turbos add power and efficiency, but longevity usually favors naturally aspirated engines. There are reliable standouts: Toyota's 2.4L, Honda's K20C, Mazda's Skyactiv, and select Subaru, BMW, and VW designs. Solid when maintained and tuned correctly. Use advanced diagnostics and real-time data. Tune intelligently to optimize performance and reduce emissions. Then assess durability. For long-term dependability, naturally aspirated is the simpler choice.
Feature number 9. Cylinder deactivation. On paper, it sounds smart. Shut down a few cylinders while cruising to save fuel. In real life, it's a mechanical mess. GM's AFM and Chrysler's MDS system are infamous for this. They deactivate cylinders mid-drive, then fire them back up like nothing happened. But that constant on-off causes uneven wear. Lifters fail, valves collapse, misfires show up, then the engine seizes. I've seen trucks come in with less than 60,000 miles and lifters already chewed to dust. Even if it doesn't break today, it starts burning oil fast. Some owners top off every week like it's normal. It's not. What's the real savings? Maybe a few bucks at the pump, but one bad tick, and you're staring down a $4,000 engine rebuild.
Feature number 10, direct injection only engines. More power and better MPG by spraying fuel straight into the combustion chamber. But unlike port injection, direct only never washes intake valves. Carbon builds fast. That buildup restricts airflow, causing misfires, rough idle, and noticeable power loss. Fuel cleaners don't help. The carbon is baked onto the valves, not in the fuel lines. The fix is walnut blasting. Shops shoot crushed shells to scrape valves clean. Messy, $400, $9,900, but it restores airflow and performance. Most affected, BMW, Audi, VW, Mazda, and some Honda engines. Toyota solved it with combined port plus direct injection, the most reliable setup today. If your engine is direct only, listen for coughing or rough running, carbon buildup calling for help.